Hello friends, welcome to R.C. Verma's Pharmacology channel. In this channel, I will keep on discussing about certain topics related to pharmacology and medicine which are quite confusing for MBBS students. But if you keep on listening to these lectures, I guarantee that all your confusions and doubts will be solved. So today we will discuss about a very important topic, Plateau principle from the general pharmacology, and this is the topic which is quite confusing for MBBS students because the language in their textbook is quite puzzling. But if you keep on listening to this lecture, certainly, all your confusion and all your doubts will be completely solved. So let's start. Plateau principle states that when a constant dose of a drug is repeated just before the expiry of its half-life, then after a certain time span, plasma concentration of the drug plateaus and fluctuates about an average steady state level. This steady state is reached in 4 to 5 half-lives unless the dose interval is very much longer than the half-life of the drug. Let us understand it with a simple example. Suppose that a drug has plasma half-life of 2 hours. It means after 2 hours, 50% of the drug will remain. Accordingly, if 1 gram drug is given in the beginning, after 2 hours, 0.5 gram drug will remain in the body. Now, what do you have to do? You have to inject a constant dose, say 1 gram of this drug at the completion of every half-life. Hence, just after first half-life, that is 2 hours, if you again inject 1 gram, now 1 plus 0.5, that is 1.5 gram is present in the body. Then, after second half-life, half of 1.5, that is 0.75 gram will remain. Then you again inject 1 gram. Hence, now the amount of the drug in the body will be 1 plus 0.75, that is 1.75 gram will be the amount after 2 half-lives. Again, after third half-life, half of 1.75, that is 0.88 gram will remain. Now, you again inject 1 gram. Now, amount of drug will be 1 plus 0.88, that is 1.88 gram. Then, after fourth half-life, half of 1.88, that is 0.94 gram will remain. Then you again inject 1 gram. Now amount of drug will become 1 plus 0.94, that is 1.94 gram. After fifth half-life, half of 1.94, that is 0.97 gram will remain. Now you again inject 1 gram. Thus, now amount of drug will become 1 plus 0.97, that is 1.97 gram. After sixth half-life, half of 1.97, that is 0.99 gram will remain. Then you again inject 1 gram. Now, new amount of the drug will be 1 plus 0.99, that is 1.99 gram. After seventh half-life, half of 1.99, that is 0.995 gram will remain. Then you again inject 1 gram. Now 1 plus 0.995, that is 1.995 gram will remain. Thus, can you see something? After 5 half-lives, there is no significant difference among the remaining amounts. I mean to say 0.97 gram after fifth half-life, 0.99 gram after sixth half-life, and 0.995 gram after seventh half-life. We can see here that these are almost same values, isn't it? Yes, it is so. So we can say if we inject the drug at certain intervals which are not too large, for example, just after completion of one half-life or just before that, then after 4 to 5 half-lives, net concentration in the blood will not vary significantly. That is a steady state, which is known as CPSS. That is, level of drug will slightly fluctuate over an average steady state level. This is what is known as plateau. But there is a condition for it. Dosing intervals should not be very large. Suppose that if you are injecting it after the expiry of every 4 to 5 half-lives, steady level can't be attained in this case. Why? Because up to the completion of 4 to 5 half-lives, there is significant fall in drug level, and after it, if you inject the drug, the level will again rise. Hence, there will be a sequential rise and fall in the drug level. That is, peaks and troughs in the plasma concentration instead of steady level. So, dosing interval should be appropriate, say after every 1 or 2 half-lives. Okay, if you are injecting it after every 2 half-lives, still the steady state is attained, though somewhat later. And now this plateau will be lower than the previous plateau, and this new concentration or new plateau may not give therapeutic response. Also know, if you keep on injecting the drug somewhat before the expiry of single half-life, drug level will slowly keep on increasing, and after 4 to 5 half-lives, a new plateau will be attained, which will be slightly higher than the previous plateau. Previous plateau here means the plateau obtained by injecting the drug at the completion of every half-life, not a bit before. Now, the next confusion is we used to say drug becomes ineffective after 4 to 5 half-lives. Why? Why only 4 to 5? Why not after 10 to 15? Why not some other figure? Reason is simple. During the drug development process, before administration in humans, drugs are tested on cell cultures, insects, and animals regarding their therapeutic and adverse effects. This is known as preclinical trials. When we perform preclinical trials, during this time we determine a dose which should be suitable to humans. This dose is determined in such a way so that it becomes ineffective after 4 to 5 half-lives. So we can say that the idea of 4 to 5 half-lives is applicable only for the therapeutic dose, not for overdose or toxic dose, which may be effective even after 4 to 5 half-lives because of its higher amount, which is not therapeutic. So I hope that now you have completely understood the concept of the plateau principle. If you find this lecture helpful, like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this channel with your family and friends, comment your views, and finally, thank you and all the best.